What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Siyang Cultural Y-C001A, or their version of a Legend Scale Scamper and Sixgun. These were sent to me by Dr. Diecast. He also sent me the Metroplex made by the same company, Vladi V-Stock. I don't have it here today just because it's just a pain to ship it. So I will show you pictures of these guys with him. But we'll take a look at these guys individually. Let's first take a look at Scamper here. He's got metallic blue for the eyes, a little bit of silver paint here on the knees and the shins. On the back, we'll see this more in vehicle mode, but he's got more of that metallic blue for the windshield. Pretty nice looking. Plastic wise, it feels like Dr. Wu or something like that. For his articulation, the head can go up to there on a ball joint. Has a cutout on the back so it can go all the way up. Not really side to side, but it can rotate. This panel that it's on is not locked in, so sometimes you push the head in accidentally. Just pull it back up. Shoulders on the ball joint go around out to the side like that. Your rotation at the bicep on a mushroom peg. 90-degree bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrist. You have a waist rotation, which surprised me. Legs kick up to there. Nice tight tolerance on that ball joint. I'm glad they did that right. Back to there, out to the side on that ball joint. Rotation on the ball joint and a rotation at a cut joint. So you can get what you need. A little shy of 90 degrees, but if you open up that panel, you can get it. So a little bit hindered by this back panel here. Ankle tilts out to the side. Pretty impressive articulation for a very tiny guy like this. In some cases, it has even more than what Dr. Wu has. For Sixgun, head is also on a ball joint. They did the same thing. They have a cutout. I really like the head sculpt on him. They did a great job on it. Reminds me of the Ocular Max or Mastermind Creations head sculpts they did for the tapes. The guns are just pegged on the back here. We can take those off if you want. Shoulders rotate around on a hinge. Out to the side. Not too high, but it goes up to there. Rotation at the bicep. 90-degree bend at the elbow, rotation at the wrist. You have waist rotation here at above the legs. Legs will kick up to there. Back to here, hindered a little bit by this, but if you want, you can remove it and get all the way back. Up to the side, again, nice tolerances on these. This feels pretty good. Rotation at the thigh, 90-degree bend at the knee, and ankle tilts out to the side. As far as the weapons, Sixgun kind of looks like naked without his weapons. He does have peg holes in the hands, but none of the weapons peg in. You can take these off, but they don't actually have a peg to put in his hands. So those look better on the back anyway. We can get these pegged into the side of the arms, and you could have it with this fin facing upwards. I mean, you could do it however you want, but I think this looks appropriate. Not bad. And then Scamper here comes with these two guns. It's done in metallic gray plastic. I guess just gray plastic, but those will fit in his hands. These would also fit into Sixgun's hands, but I'm going to give them to him. And those look good as well. I mean, they're nicely done. For some size comparisons, there it is next to the Dr. Wu Optimus Prime, or the white one, and then here's the New Age Optimus Prime. And they do fit in nicely with Legend Scale. Alright, and there they are with the Vladi V-Stock, the Siyang Cultural version of Metroplex, and they fit in nicely, really nice add-ons to that city mode. Alright, now let's get these guys transformed into alt mode. And we'll start with Scamper here. Go ahead and push the head down a little bit. Go ahead and open up the chest, and then sit the head down underneath. Take the arms. We're going to lift this wheel on the back, rotate the arm up, flip out this panel, rotate the arm back down, bend at the elbow, end bend at the hand and rotate the hand in. Then bring this panel down on the side. Alright, so same on this side. Open up the wheel, rotate the arm, bring out this panel, rotate the arm back, rotate the elbow up, rotate the hand down, rotate the arm in, close the panel. This guy out, set him back here. For the legs, rotate the waist around. We're going to open up this panel on the front. Sometimes it's tough to just grab a spudger or whatever. And fold the foot in. And then this is going to come around all the way and peg into the front. Bring this panel down and around. Go to the bottom, close up this panel. That's one leg done. The second one is a lot harder because there's not a lot of space. So, same thing, rotate, fold the leg down, rotate the foot in, rotate the leg around, and this panel has to clear, so just watch that panel. Bring this all the way around and tab it into the front. There's a tab right there. This has to come up and tab into the other side. There's a peg in the middle. There we go. We got it. Close that up. Close down the panel on the back. And there you go. Not too bad. Alright, let's work on this guy. So we can go ahead and take off these guns. Take off these guns. Set those aside. Pull off his legs. We can take his body here and rotate the elbow around, then rotate the arm up so it sits like this, and then rotate it so you have the black part on top. Same with this one, rotate this up, rotate the elbow around, and then rotate it back. Bring up this panel, rotate the head so it's facing the back, and then bring this panel up to meet it so it kind of hides the face. Open up the chest and sit it like this. And then we're going to rotate the waist around. Then we can come to here, open up these, plug in this, and then same on this one. Open this up, plug in this. And now we have these guns. Now we can do this a couple different ways. We can plug these in. So he's got that look. And then you just plug in the pegs on the bottom to the Metroplex. Actually, I think you have to rotate these so you end up with these pegs, but should work either way. So that's one look. You can also take these and add them on to the outsides if you want double guns. You can have that. Or we can just have the red guns. Personally, I think it looks good with both guns, but I have some options here. So there they are in alt mode, and looks pretty good. This is definitely a nice accessory to add to Metroplex, just because you get a little gun station, and matches well, and represents the character, and you have a lot of flexibility in how you want to display it. So I like that. Overall, really well done. And then Scamper here, nice little car mode, with the metallic blue. Rolls okay. For size comparison, there they are next to the New Age Optimus Prime. And they fit in nicely. Vehicle mode, at least. This kind of, I don't really know if it has a scale, but it works okay. And for another quick comparison, there they are next to the Siyang Culture version of Metroplex. And they look good. I don't have this figure, which is why I'm showing these pictures, but they do pair well and fit well with him. So final recommendations on the Siyang Culture Scamper and Sixgun. For the price point and the size, I was pretty impressed. They look really good. They have good articulation, and they work in their alt modes, and they pair well with the Metroplex. So I'm going to recommend them. I'm going to give them a 4 out of 5. I think for Legends, New Age and Magic Square have been kind of the only company really making stuff, and their price point is definitely different. I saw somewhere, I think the pair of these were $20, whereas Magic Square and New Age tend to run around 50, 60, 70, depending on the figure. So if these guys can make more Legend scale stuff that at this level of quality, it's not amazing, but it definitely does the job, then I think they could be a competitor, in this space. But that's really it for today. Thanks to Dr. Diecast for sending these for review. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.